So at this point, it looks like that we're gonna be getting GTA 6 before we could ever get the Epstein list, man. You do not have to subscribe, you do not have to like the video. There it is. Republicans just blocked the release of the Epstein files. Oh my God, check this out, roll it.
Release of the Epstein files.
All those in favor.
Republicans just blocked the release of the Epstein files.
Bro,
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. No. In the opinion of the chair, the noes have it. The amendment's not agreed
Chair,
to.
I'm kind of shocked by that.
The noes have it. The amendment is not agreed to. And I think most of us believe what's appropriate will be released when it is time for the president to release it. Thank you.
Up until 10 seconds ago, there was
appropriate when it is time. When we think appropriate, when it's appropriate, and when it's time, that's when it will release. In other words, we're never getting it because it's never gonna be appropriate. It's never gonna be the time. Maybe hundreds of years later they're gonna declassify, right?
unanimous agreement that Epstein was with high-profile clientele who all must be exposed and brought to justice.
Whoa, bro, cannot say that on YouTube, man.
Now, out of the blue, we're being told that none of that's true, and anyone who believes this thing is a whack job and a conspiracy theorist. This is the kind of shameless 180-degree unexplained pivot that leftists typically specialize in. Very weird to see it happening on the right. Elon is even saying it's very easy to say who's a paid influencer.
Honestly, I'm done.
Yo, the homie Elon beefing with the homie Trump, right? Or yeah, I guess if the homie Trump name is on the files, I guess he's no longer gonna be a homie after that. But like, you know what I'm saying? But damn, man, homie's beefing right now. Yo, everybody's looking like this right now, bro. Like, I swear to God, bro, this is a crazy plot twist. I don't think anybody saw that coming, man. But wait for it.
I'm talking about Epstein for the time being. I'm going to trust my friends, the administration. Honestly, I'm done talking about Epstein for the time being. I'm going to trust my friends, the administration, to do what needs to be done. Balls in their hands.
Bruh.
I don't know why he's not pushing back on this more. And I think that there's a lot of people that aren't doing that. Why hasn't Pam Bondi released the Epstein files yet? I don't give a fuck about Jeffrey Epstein anymore. I called for Pam Bondi to be fired 4 months ago. The MAGA king has spoken. Pam Bondi stays. Release the Epstein files. Dan says there's nothing in the Epstein files. I believe him.
There we go. My God. There we go.
If you went to this guy's island, if I was the Department of Justice, I would subpoena and get every single person who ever was on the flight logs ever. I would get
Jeffrey Epstein list who is named in court filings. Bro, you gotta be flipping my flapjacks. There's no way Michael Jackson on it, bro. Damn, bro. Yeah. Oh, man, there is no way, bro. Yeah, man, I was kind of surprised when I saw the name of, or Dimension, which is alleged. Everything is alleged, right? Allegedly, when I saw the name of Stephen Hawkins, right? Bro, I don't know, man. Guys, listen, man. I feel like this is one of those reasons why they're not releasing it. Because once if we ever get the raw files, if we ever get the real files releasing, it's gonna be chaos, man. So many big names gonna be exposed, and yeah, then it's like, yeah, it's not gonna be good.
Get their last 20 years of communication on every single electronic device that I had access to. I get the entire thing. I'd go through fucking everything. If I couldn't convict them, I'd just make it public. Fuck them. According to Laura Trump, the Trump administration is planning to release additional files related to the Jeffrey Epstein case. Here's my viewpoint. If they are giving and ceding any ground at all, you can keep pushing and get more. Just keep pecking. Keep pecking, keep pushing, and you'll get what you want.
She described dancing with you, and you profusely sweating, possibly.
There's a slight problem with the sweating, because I have a peculiar medical condition, which is that I don't sweat, or I didn't sweat at the time.
Right, bro. So he's like on the list, and this is shit, man. Damn, man. I don't know, bro. And that's a weird pattern, though. Okay, I understand this, but like this, bro, like that's a weird pattern, man. Man, like them eyes, bro. Them eyes, man. I don't know, man. That is crazy. I guess he got flashed by the camera, but
that was she. Yes.
Check this out. So Trump was asked if Pam Bondi told him if his name was in the Epstein files, literally.
Mr. President, your daughter-in-law said that there should be transparency in the Epstein case. Do you agree with her, sir?
The Attorney General's handled that very well. She's really done a very good job. And I think that when you look at it, you'll understand that I would like to see that also. But I think the Attorney General, the credibility is very important. And you want credible evidence for something like that. And I think the Attorney General has handled it very well.
Did she tell you, what did she tell you about the review? And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No, she's given us just a very quick briefing. And in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen, and I would say that, you know, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden
There we go. I mean, listen, man. If these files were made up by them, they would have already released it, bro. They would have already released it.
We went through years of that with the Russia hoax, with all of the different things that we had to go through. We've gone through years of it, but she's handled it very well. And it's going to be up to her, whatever.
Oh, no, I agree. Handle it so well to the point where we're not even hearing anything about it. You know what I'm saying? But let me show you guys this. And then we got like another situation here real quick though before I forget. Shout out to the homie Neon for the 2. Shout out to the homie Albert. Shout out to the homie Ashley. Thank you guys so much for all the love, the tips, the super thanks. Appreciate it. Gang. Let's get to the bottom of it, man. Roll it.
February 21st, 2025. President Trump's own Attorney General, Pam Bondi, said on Fox News, the Epstein client list was sitting on her desk, quote, right now to review, end quote. Kash Patel, Trump's FBI director, said during his confirmation hearing that he would do everything,
right,
if confirmed, to make sure the American people knew, quote, the full weight of what happened, end quote. Patel, who now leads the FBI, said on the Benny Johnson show that the FBI was hiding the Epstein client list. Donald Trump Jr., the president's own son, tweeted out, and I quote, show us all the Epstein client list right now. Why would anyone...
Damn! Yo, do it for the president's kid, man. Yo, bro, do it for the president's kid. Release the files! Release the files! We demand answers! We demand answers! We demand answers! The American public, of course, definitely demand answers, but as a Canadian, we demand answers! We demand answers! The taxpayer demand answers. Yo, like, this is crazy. Hidden from the American people. Say it ain't so, man. Say psych, man. I mean, listen, man. They always keep things away from the American people, man. That is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it always is like that, man. They never revealing jack, bruh.
Protect those scumbags. Ask yourself this question, and then the answer becomes very apparent, end quote. And now, forgive me, but suddenly these same people are telling us there's nothing to see here. Trump is posting that we should all just move on. Well, I want to know what the hell is in these files. And I think we all want to know why Trump is suddenly changing his tune and is so desperate to sweep this under the rug. But you know what? This also gets at his credibility. This is about trust. Republicans said, trust us, vote for us, and we will release these files. Here we are. They are backtracking. So
and that's the thing, though. Like, for sure, right? Like, people on both sides, whether you like him or not like him, whether you like Trump or not, most people were like, okay, if it's gonna be anybody, it's gonna be Trump that's gonna be releasing the Epstein files, right? And it happens to be the homie Trump right now. He's not being a homie, man. He's not being a homie, because homies, they do release stuff. Okay, homies do what when homies ask them to do what they want, right? Or yeah, right, exactly. So he's like, no, man, I ain't doing it, man. So yeah, bro, like, that is suspect.
I urge a yes vote on my amendment, and I yield back.
The clerk will report the total.
4 yeas, 8 nays.
The noes have it. The amendment is not agreed to.
What is Attorney General Pam Bondi hiding? She needs to release the Epstein files as soon as possible. I talked about the Epstein files under the Biden administration. I'm talking about it under the Trump administration. This is a case of the powerful protecting the powerful. We need to have those files released.
Facts.
I also note that the Epstein files that have already been released show that Trump is all over the files. He's in multiple pictures.
Oh my God, what? Of course, we've seen like those multiple pictures, right? And at this point, bro, like, generally, man, you look around, people generally are starting to believe that his name is Trump's, like, definitely on the list, right? The odds are very high, but it's still not concrete. We need to have those files released.
Epstein files that have already been released show that Trump is all over the
Okay, so the files that have already been released, dang.
Files.
Which one?
He's in multiple pictures with Jeffrey Epstein. There's multiple videos of Trump with Jeffrey Epstein. There are plane logs of Trump on Epstein's plane. There are statements by Trump about Epstein. There are court pleadings of alleged victims of Epstein naming Trump. So we need to have these Epstein files released.
Yeah, I guess it's damn, man. Yeah, he really like concentrating like that. Damn, bro. Yeah, he's making sure he don't slip up, right? He don't mess up. Man, this is crazy, bro. Like, this is crazy.
Tell you and all that your name appeared in the
No, she's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen. And I would say that, you know, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden information, you know, we went through years of that with the Russia hoax, with all of the different things that we had to go through. We've gone through years of it, but she's handled it very well, and it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release. The credibility is very important, and you want credible evidence for something like that. Right. And I think the Attorney General's handled it very well.
Oh, no, I agree. You want credible evidence, so definitely release it. Definitely release it. Check this one out. Shout out to the homie Asmongold. Though, by the way, real quick though, you guys believe, one, in the comments if you think Trump's on the list, two, if you believe he's not on the list, right? You don't have to justify it. I just want to see like where you guys are at, right? And yeah, if you think he's not on the list, okay, that's cool though. Like, put it in the comments. If you believe he's on the list, cool, that's cool too. Put it in the comments, man. Like, just want to see like where you guys are at, because what I'm seeing right now, most people are starting to believe he's on the list. And I mean, let's be real, the logs, the images, I mean, the countless amount of images that we've seen of Trump being with Epstein, plus him making sure the files don't come out right now, because prior to him winning again, he was like, yeah, well, we're gonna release it. We're gonna release the files, and going from that to now, hey, what files? Hey, you guys, man, come on, guys. He's a creep, man. We still talking about him? Come on, man. You guys local? Come on, man. We got other stuff to talk about. Yeah, so change the narrative that has been changed. Him switching sides like that, bro, definitely. Even if he's not guilty, that makes him look guilty. You know what I'm saying? Check this.
I don't even believe this, bro. Like,
oh crap. Oh damn. Epstein files, Trump directs Bondi to release whatever she thinks is credible. Bruh. Oh crap.
First breaking tonight, President Trump says his attorney general should release whatever documents she thinks are credible concerning the late businessman and convicted sexual predator.
I told y'all complaining about shit worked.
Yeah.
I told y'all. And by the way, this is not the This is not the end of it. Like, they're gonna release some
people saying always complain. Yeah, she thinks credible
bullshit. Like,
facts.
You know for a fact they're gonna release some bullshit.
Facts.
But this is the way I see it: is that if you can get people to make any degree of like capitulation, you can continue doing it more and more.
Jeffrey Epstein. It's his latest comment in the ongoing controversy that has split many of the president's supporters.
Yeah, and if it's all redacted, people are going to lose their fucking minds, man.
Right.
Everybody's going to go crazy about this.
Imagine the files comes out. It's like they're going to use Microsoft Paint or some whatever they use nowadays, and just black out literally everything, right? Bruh. And they release that. Yeah, guys, files, Epstein files. Yeah, imagine they do that. Yeah, that's gonna be hilarious. But that's gonna start like so much more on online. And
meanwhile, there is new pressure tonight.
It's gonna make it worse.
Pam Bondi.
So either if you think it's all gonna be redacted, then you should want it to be released, because that will Streisand affect this even more. There is no negative outcome that happens when these files get released. Every outcome is positive.
Spot the top Republican in the House.
We're moving.
The Speaker. Correspondent David Spahn has the story for us tonight. Good evening, David. I mean, this story does not go away here.
It's really not right now, at least, Brett. And Attorney General Pam Bondi is breaking her silence on this Epstein matter following a week of intense blowback from the MAGA base.
Yeah.
She says, though, she's staying put despite calls for her to go.
I'm going to be here for as long as the president wants me here, and I believe he's made that crystal clear. It's 4 years. Well, 3.5 now, right? Do you want anything else?
Bondi, at an unrelated event on fentanyl today, declined to expand on the reported fracture in her relationship with Deputy FBI Director Dan Bongino, who threatened last week to quit over the DOJ's closure.
This simply sleazily guy in the comments says, W, she's hot. Bro, like chill, man. Tranquilo, bro. Stay focused. I think we should all take a moment to thank Trump for being so transparent, is what Destin said in the comments.
This is all, I mean, she doesn't need to comment on that. That's all stuff that people are reporting on that wasn't even fucking confirmed.
Epstein case with a 2-page memo.
No, I wouldn't.
You know what? Like I recently started watching The Boys, and you know, if you've seen it, you know, in the season 1, you know, the chick, the corporate lady that handles the 7, you know, the 7 superheroes. Yo, Pam Bondi gives me those vibes, bro. Like honestly, if you've seen The Boys, TV show, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like she gives that corporate lady vibes.
Discuss personnel matters. I think we all are committed to working together now to make America safe again, and that's what we're doing.
House Speaker Mike Johnson pushing Bondi to do a little bit more, though. Watch.
She needs to come forward and explain that to everybody. I like Pam. I mean, I think she's done a good job. We need the DOJ focusing on the major priorities, so let's get this thing resolved.
Well, today, President Trump, who's been tamping down the Epstein story and endorsing Pam Bondi, gave her some new latitude.
The Attorney General's handled that.
I told you guys. I told y'all, keep malding. Never stop malding.
Very well.
Guys,
she is. She's really done a very good job. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release.
Bruh.
However, Jeffrey Epstein's former lawyer, Alan Dershowitz.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, here, she's the one, okay? If whatever she released, blame her, not me. Blame her. So yeah, that's what he's trying to do, man. It's all her fault, right? It's all her fault. She's credible. Whatever she thinks is credible, release it. Whatever she thinks is credible. Damn, what a crazy statement, right? Yo.
Dershowitz says it may not be up to Bondi.
There we go.
Many of the things that are being suppressed by 2 judges in Manhattan, and they're doing it largely to protect the alleged accusers who are, in the view of the judges, victims. Pam Bondi and the Justice Department and Donald Trump are not responsible for that.
They can do whatever the fuck they want. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, this goes to show you, man, nobody got power, man. You know, rich gonna do, the elites gonna do what the elites gonna do, right? Like, that is crazy. You gotta wonder, right, guys, like, who is on the list? I guess you know, like, the big names, right? You know those big names. You probably are assuming, and we can sit here, we can talk about it, but it's like, seriously, like, it gotta be, like, some of the elitist level folks on the list that runs the world, like definitely like 1% of the 1% of the 1%. There is no other way, bro. Like the names that are on the list gotta be some of the most powerful men on the planet, and if the list comes out, it's over. We're probably gonna see like the world being flipped upside down, or perhaps not the world, but like nothing's really gonna happen. You know, in that aspect, but I mean, like, it's gonna flip upside down, as in, like, on the government level, right? On the government level, it's probably gonna flip upside down, where we're gonna see top CEOs, I'm assuming, right? Top politicians from different nations, not just the US, but different nations, names being mentioned on it, and then it's like the government gets a cleanse, the government gets cleansed, and we get like new politicians. It might be for the best. It might be for the best. Maybe that's how we get the youngins out there, like the good politicians. That's maybe after that we get the good politicians in the government, because all the bad ones, the corrupt ones, maybe they're on the list and they might go after that, right? So they're gonna get replaced after it, and maybe the people that replace it might be good. Just, you know, just that's kind of like a hopeful scenario. Will it turn out that way? Yeah, right. Like, I guess we gotta keep watching the film, folks.
What happens if they release it? Nothing. They can't do shit to him. Yeah, nothing. Like, yeah, just put it out anyway.
The reason Ghislaine Maxwell, former girlfriend and associate to Jeffrey Epstein, is appealing her conviction to the U.S. Supreme Court. But, Brett, the DOJ is asking the Supreme Court to deny Maxwell's review of the case.
I wonder why.
And leave her in prison where she's serving a 20-year sentence for conspiring with Epstein and his abuse.
That's a long time.
But what's interesting is if Dershowitz is right, and it seems like he is pretty knowledgeable on this and has been a part of some of these cases, you wonder why the Attorney General is not saying all of that
not
publicly,
enough people
or the communication strategy here.
It's something that Dershowitz, yes, says it's up to 2 different judges. President Trump today, for the first time, we've heard him say that she has some more latitude to give out some more information. So we're going to see if she does provide some more information.
We'll track it all here.
See, it's like, why is it, if you want this information to come out, why do they not want her to just come out and testify on live camera who did it and who was involved?
Facts. Exactly.
Because, like, like, to me, if I was looking to get to the bottom of this,
I'll get to the person that is super close to the case and super close to the person that being Epstein, right?
Want to talk to her. I would say, hey, listen, we'll give you a plea deal. We'll reduce your sentence. We'll do a number of things for you, but you've got to give us some names. And also credible,
or you know what, like butter her up, like metaphorically speaking, not literally, guys. Come on now, butter her up. Be like, okay, you know what, like if you give us the names, you're gonna do 20 minutes in jail. Okay, that's way too much buttering. Be like, okay, you're gonna do 2 months. No, that's still too much. 2 years. Okay, from 20 to 2 years, 90% reduction. Yeah, give us the names. Give us the name. Exactly. Give us the names.
Ways to verify them. You're wrong, sir. Complaining with them doesn't work with Trump. Complaining won't work on fucking stupid Democratic Party, for example. 80% of them telling you no guys and women's sports and bathrooms. They'll keep pushing it. No, they won't. Look at Gavin Newsom. You're already seeing Democrats pushing and pulling away from that. They're already trying to distance themselves from like gender ideology. They are trying to.
David, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here.
Does she get whacked if they did that?
You never know, right? But did you see this video though? Yeah, if not, check out this video on the screen because the stuff that they actually caught on camera, like them UFOs, yeah, especially the very first clip of the UFO in this one, insane indeed. Check it out and I'll see you right there.